Yes. Okay, go back here. I should have just left it. Okay, so we're on, sorry, redo. Okay, explain the text evidence. Well, if you're going to cite it, you have to explain it. That's the E. That's in both. On the rainbow cheat sheet for the Vietnam, it was yellow. On this advanced paragraph, it's yellow. He's going to explain. Here's your quote. Explain it in your own words. Look, it might be more than one sentence. Here's the orange text evidence. Yellow. Explain it in your own words. That's why we've been practicing free writings all year long. Orange, citing evidence. Yellow, explain it in your own words. Okay? Next. Which one? Basic racist paragraph or racist? Do you elaborate with an example? Connection to self, community, or the world. Not the basic races, but yes, this one. And you have to elaborate for every piece of evidence. So you have C, citing evidence, E, explain it, EE, elaborate with an example. For all three pieces of evidence on one reason, but a piece of evidence from each article. Okay? Come on. Okay. Should I get rid of the X's? Is that annoying? Elaborate with an example is going to be green, right? Here's your orange, cite the evidence. Yellow, explain it in your own words. Green is your elaborate with an example. Let's read his, okay? So he's telling about how hosting the Olympics you can go into debt. And he explains that. For example, imagine that a relative or two is coming over to visit and possibly stay for a week or two. Say that your house is messy and broken in some places. You would have to spend money on repairs, and if they're staying for a while, you would need to be able to feed them, which also costs money. And say that you have a certain amount of kids, you need to be able to feed them too. You would also need to clean up and have a place for the relatives to stay. Hosting the Olympics is like that. Can you hear how there's a lot of preparation? And he's like, it's not worth it. I love that elaboration. Let's try this one. This one's telling about spending all the money on the buildings for Olympics after being in debt, and then the buildings go unused, right? He's like, it's when you spend a lot of money for a gift for someone, and they accept it, but don't hardly use it at all. You've seen that happen, right? Can you connect with that? Can you hear how that's connecting with something we all have felt? And he's making it back, tying it back to the Olympics. How about this one? According to Jose Ferrer, he states that before Los Angeles hosted Olympics, no other city profited. The cost of hosting Olympics was so great that few cities profit from the venture. To elaborate, this is similar to when a man has a midlife crisis and goes out and buys an expensive sports car. Sure, the car looks good, but it usually costs more than he can afford. Then he's left with a fancy car he barely drives and a pile of debt that he'll have to pay off. Hosting the Olympics, now tie it back, hosting the Olympics will bring a city or country popularity, but in the end, they have debts to pay. Super good examples of his elaboration. Hi, let's go on. So elaborate with an example was only in the advanced paragraph. Which one, basic, racist paragraph, or advanced, do you have to sum it up? R-A-C-E-S. S-S-R-A-C-E-E-E-C-E-E-E-C-E-E-E-S. Have to sum it up in both. Sum it up is in purple on our rainbow cheat sheet. Sum it up. The point is, the Olympics may be exciting, but they aren't worth the cost and debt that they put a country in. You're just saying again what your whole paragraph was about, right? Okay. Last part, transition sentence. Is a transition sentence in a racist paragraph or an advanced paragraph? Well, racist. R-A-C-E-S. There's no T. It's not that one. So, racist. C-E-E-E-C-E-E-E-C-E-E-E-S-T. It's in this one. Let me show you the transition sentence. He's going to transition into the next reason. So this reason was about how hosting the Olympics has caused a lot of debt, maybe even go bankrupt. Now he's going to transition to his reason 2. It's in blue. Yet another important reason the Olympics are disadvantageous is that the effects of the Olympics almost never last. Let me guess, he's going to be talking about the Olympic effect. Can you hear how he hinted? He transitioned my brain into what's coming next. Okay?